and driving. Can it wait? Studies show that texting while driving makes the driver 23 times more likely to crash, according to EdgarSinders.com. Here's a graph. Texting and driving not only endanger the person who's texting, but also has a rippling effect that negatively impacts those around them. Currently, there's no national ban on texting and driving. It only takes a split seconds for a distracted driver to hit another motorist, or to avoid being hit by someone else. I will give a couple examples of how deadly texting and driving can be from textinganddrivingsafety.com. Number 1, 17-year-old Daniela, who died on the first day of school due to texting while driving. She crashed into a back of a school bus. It was Logan's first and last day of her senior year. Number 2, John Grievin, a 23-year-old United States Marine. The night before he deployed to Afghanistan, he was texting a friend while driving. John lost his control of the car, veered off the road, and was ejected from the vehicle. He died from a massive skull fracture. Number 3, Enzo Williams, 6-month-old baby boy, died in a car accident while the family was waiting to turn left in a traffic light. The driver hit them from behind, was texting while driving. Here are photos of people texting while driving, and death that's caused from texting and driving. These deaths can be avoided if each motorist would stop to think and decide that it can wait. Stricter laws against texting and driving can save thousands of lives prematurely cut short each year due to the senseless and avoidable texting while driving. Let's look at how texting and driving is affecting our society and what actions could be done to turn this trend around. Texting and driving cause 1,600,000 accidents per year, according from National Safety Council. And texting and driving accounts 25% of all accidents and 11 deaths daily, reported from Institute for Highway Safety Facts. The average time to type and send a text message is about 5 seconds, which translates to going the length of a football field by driving 55 miles per hour. Can you imagine yourself driving blindly across a football field with full of traffic? You cannot keep your eyes on the road and the phone at the same time. Your alertness and thought process is divided. Multitasking while driving is a recipe for disaster. What are we doing to combat this epidemic? Stricter penalties for texting and driving will make the road much safer, but are difficult to enforce. What can we do? I believe not only should the perpetrators be held liable for texting and driving, phone companies should share in the costs and damages resulting from accidents. Phone company can limit the text use during peak hours of traffic. It is really difficult to enforce. How can the policeman on the side of the road see a driver in the car is actually pushing button to text? And if so, how can they validate the claims like they can with the speed gun? However, without enforcement, the laws do not mean much. While it's really difficult to enforce the use of texting while driving, a national ban would at least send a message to all will-be validators. A national ban would be consolidate laws and regulate fines, streamlining enforcement. The symbolism alone, showing solidarity from the government, would discourage texting while driving. What was the last message that you sent out? Do you want people to remember you by that text message? Is that message worth than a life? It is not. Can it wait? Yes, it can. No texting while driving.